I'd love to have a convo. I'm not a communist. I'd love to have a convo. I'm not a communist. Democratic Socialist.
I think I may have fucked this up and I'm pissed. Guess what I'm doing?
Beads.
Yes. And watching my...
Don't like other governments sending their women over to have babies that can vote. What?
What?
No idea. If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a debate with you. I'd love to have a conversation. Accept me? I don't want to talk about communism, bud. This is not a debate about communism. I'm not gonna defend communism because I'm not a communist. Democratic socialism still has an aspect of communism. No, I mean, I don't know what you mean by an aspect, but democratic socialism is not communism because it has money in it. It's the point of social programs, but I'll look it up too. Everyone This is the easiest question in the world, then come up and answer it. Do you want to talk about immigration or no? Over 500 companies. Okay, why is my chat just yapping? How's it going? You support Trump?
Sure.
Why is that?
Because you don't.
I actually do support Trump. That means you don't support him anymore?
If you do, then that means you came to your senses.
But that means you
Welcome.
don't support. That means you don't support him anymore, right?
No, I do now. I still do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell me why you support him.
Probably why wouldn't I support him? Let's see. Well, probably an easier question to ask, but I'll tell you why I support him. Because I could never support the Democrat Party or anybody in it anymore. Maybe I could have back in the 80s or late 90s, mid 90s, but I could never support Democrats again because they've lost their minds. I'll deal with somebody with questionable morals. I'll deal with somebody with questionable morals before I deal with people who tell me how to live my life.
Yeah, let me guess. Abortion rights, trans rights, etc.
Why? Is that what you think?
Am I wrong?
I don't know. You're right. You listed those pretty fast, so that must be the hot button moral issues.
No, that's what you. Why you don't like the Democrats? Yes.
I just said because I think the Democrat Party and everybody who supports it have lost their minds.
Support what?
What?
Why? What do you mean they've lost their?
Well,
minds?
I coach girls most of my life in sports, and luckily I've retired and not coach anymore because I'm not sure what I would have done if I'd have had a 6'1" guy with long hair asking to play on my softball team, and then half the country think that's okay.
Yep, there it is. I mean, you didn't.
No. You tell me why that's okay for that boy to go play with girls.
Yeah.
Give me really good reasons, because for the last 8 years, I have heard zero good reasons why that's okay.
Yeah, trans women are women. That's why.
No, they're not.
Yeah, prove me wrong. Trans.
They got dicks. They'll never be women. It's never going to happen. Their chromosomes aren't there. They will never, ever be women. You can say it till you're blue in the face. They will never be women. Ever.
Sure. What's
ever.
What's a woman?
What?
What's a woman?
The correct chromosomes and a vagina, my man. And that's really all there is to it.
Hey, what's a man?
A male's got a dick and balls, and he's got the other set of chromosomes.
I said what's a man, not male. Man.
That's a man.
A man is a male?
That's correct.
Are you Christian?
What?
Are you Christian?
I'm Catholic.
Catholic? You believe in?
But that doesn't. That's not defining what it is. It has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with science,
Do you,
which
well,
of course you're going to twist in about 3 seconds. It still doesn't
do
matter.
you believe in God the Father?
Of course I do.
Does God the Father have XX?
God created you in His image, not the image you decided to create yourself in.
Does God the Father have a penis?
What?
Does God the Father have a penis?
I don't know. I haven't looked under His robe.
No. Does God the Father have chromosomes?
How do you know He doesn't have that either? Who gave you all that information? Because God, if He's the Uber, if He's the top and He's the head dog, how do you know anything about Him?
So you're saying God has human characteristics, God the Father? We're not talking about God.
Created in His image is allegedly, if you want to take that literally.
So then that just means God has both a penis and a vagina?
No, He's not a hermaphrodite. At least that's not in any of the books I read.
So then women aren't made in God's image?
What's that?
So then women
That's
aren't
called
made in God's
humans.
image?
It's called human part. See, this is when you guys just try to get cute. It's not cute. Okay? It's one is a woman, one is a man, and that's it. There's no crossover. It's impossible.
What about intersex people?
What?
What about intersex people?
I don't know. I'm from the 80s. What's that? Is that a new term where you guys made up something again? Yeah, you can laugh, but I can tell you, I'm Gen X. And all of you MFs have come up with the stupidest, craziest shit in the world and expect everybody with common sense to believe it. I'm a 54-year-old man who's experienced life, who's done all kind of shit, who's seen the stupidest of stupid. And I can tell you, these last 2 generations, holy shit, you guys don't know anything about life. You're trying to create these narratives to suit you and expect the rest of us to want to go along with it. And that shit ain't happening. It's not.
Intersex
Uh-huh.
is just gonna be like a penis with like XX, you know, female.
Why are you complicating it? You're overcomplicating it. You pop out the womb, either you got one or the other, and in some cases you do have both. That happens. But in general,
So what about
99.99%, you're one or the other, and you just got to deal with it.
What about in the 0.1%? What about that?
I don't give 2 shits about the 0.1% because you know what? You can't make everybody happy in this life.
But
so
under your
who cares?
but under your definition, there's gonna be some contradictions there.
There's always contradictions in everything, but you look at the margins. If it's
Contradictions aren't good.
0.001%,
Hold on.
then you just move the hell on.
If there's contradictions within your argument, that argument is flawed.
There's contradictions in everybody's argument.
No, there's not.
Oh, yes, there is. Every time you guys on the left speak, you contradict yourself.
Point out a contradiction in my argument. Trans women are women. What's the contradiction?
Because it's not a woman. It's a guy with a penis.
It's not a contradiction. Point out
That's
the contradiction.
The guy I just saw today at the mall that I just left, who had a wig on and a 5 o'clock fucking shadow, is not a man. Is not a woman.
Did you?
I don't give a shit what you
hold on.
say and whatever smarmy shit you come up with. That guy will never be a woman.
You checked
ever.
You checked his genitalia.
Dude, if I see an Adam's apple, a 5 o'clock shadow, and a guy who walks like he's from New Jersey, that's a fucking dude. I'm sorry, I ain't got to lift the skirt.
Okay, so
this is where.
So your
hold on, I'm
definition-
gonna tell you this right now, and this is really what it comes
so
down
your
to.
definition of a man is someone who has an Adam's apple is 5'9" or something, and then someone who walks like they're from New Jersey. So if someone doesn't
It's
fulfill,
called.
so
it's,
if someone
see,
does,
this is the
doesn't, if
problem with
someone
your
doesn't
generation.
fulfill
You're
those
so
definitions,
fucking literal that you can't
if
see
someone
between the
if someone
trees.
doesn't fulfill those characteristics, then they're not a man, right?
I just gave you the. See, this is the problem. I gave you the original definition all the way to the beginning. You got a
That
dick or
definition
you got a
is
vagina.
flawed.
It's one or the
That
other.
definition is flawed in terms of intersex people.
It's not flawed. It's what it
Intersex
is. It's
people.
who we are on this planet.
Intersex people.
Really? Have you seen a lion at the zoo asking the freaking zookeeper to make him a woman if it's a male lion?
Right,
No.
lions can't talk.
See, this is it. The problem with your generations is you think you're smart and none of you are.
Oh, I
unfortunately.
know I'm
I'm
smarter.
surprised you guys get
hold
up
on,
out of
hold
bed
on.
and able to walk 2 steps without falling down and killing yourselves.
I know I'm smarter than you.
No, if you have to say you know you're smart.
Sorry, you said KYS. You can't say that on stream. How's it going? Do you
Hey,
support
what's
Trump?
up? No, I'm here for democratic socialism. I'm guessing you're gonna kick me because you're scared.
Yeah, what does that say?
That you're scared and running from this when no one else is in your request box, by the way. You lose nothing by debating me.
There's someone in my guest box. Can you read that real quick?
Oh, what do you lose by debating me? I thought you wanted to back up your ideas.
Can you read that?
Well, if you believe your ideology
If you can't read, just tell me.
Epstein touched Jews.
If you can't
That's
read,
who was waiting in your box, by the way. Good
you
flex.
if you can't read, just tell me. What does that say?
Hey, was that Epstein Jew guy better than me? Is that a better argument?
Yeah, what does that say?
I mean, I came here literally saying I'm here for social.
No, but what does this say? What does this say?
I don't know. You want to be a smartass? Read it for me.
So you can't read?
No. I can read. I'm refusing to listen to your commands.
Sure. So then, what is it?
Bitch,
what does this say?
You can read it for me.
What does this say? No, you got this. Come on.
No. I can read it, but I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it for you.
You got stage fright. That's okay. Take your time.
No. I'm just not gonna listen to your commands.
Sure. So what does it say?
Panel.
Yeah. What does it say?
Oh, it says lick my balls and fuck your mother. I think that's what it says.
Right. I mean, obviously, you're like incapable of like having a productive dialogue. You have like 2 brain cells max. You also sound like you're 16, so I'll give you that. You thought you were funny there. That wasn't really funny. I think you should come up with a better joke if you want to be a stand-up comedian. But good try, man. If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a conversation with you. The guest box is down below. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, double tap that phone screen if you're over on TikTok. Share the live, repost the live, do all of the wonderful things. Looking to have some conversations with Trump supporters, with MAGA. Host streaming on a 90s Nokia. How'd you know? How did you know? Yeah, I'll double tap that phone screen. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I support Trump.
Why is that?
I thought he was better than that lady.
Why?
Do you know the lady I'm talking about?
Maybe? I don't know.
She got a really good VP pick. He's the guy that's no longer running for a governorship because he's been disgraced so much because of fraud. That guy.
Cool. Why do you support Trump?
I like his policies.
Which ones?
Ooh, I like opportunity zones. I like Abraham Accords.
How old did you say you are?
Oh, I identify as 40.
You identify as 40?
I thought that's the way you guys like us to. That's what makes it true now on your guys' side, I thought.
Sure. What year were you born in?
I was born in 1980.
1980? And you identify as 40?
Yeah.
Maybe like your math was like done wrong.
Oh, like you mean like 45?
No, that's still wrong.
Oh, it is? Well, maybe you should double check that math then. Because you're wrong.
1980?
1985.
You said 1980, not 1985.
I said 1985.
You said 1980. But
no, you're actually, I'm 13. I'm 12. I'm 13.
Well, yeah, we have to like disconnect you because you said that. You can't say that on stream. Plus, I've talked to you so many times. But let's replay that clip. You said 1980. Let's replay that clip. Yeah, he said 1980. Yeah, but you said 80, not 85. Yeah. But Trump supporters always gaslight me, and then I doubt myself. So much for inclusion. Golf of America. Golf.
Did they say golf like the sport? Jesus Christ.
Oh, sucks. Kicks everyone off. Just to prove that I don't, I'm gonna send you an invite to come up here, man. Yeah.
If you don't, you're scared.
But Trump supporters always gaslight me, and then I doubt myself. Okay.
Then, because you're wrong.
Identify as 40?
Well, I thought that's the way you guys like us to. That's what makes it true now on your guys' side, I thought.
Sure. What year were you born in?
I was born in 1980.
1980? Yeah. And you identify as 40? Yeah, bud. They gaslight me.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart me. Sorry, what?
No, I'm kind of like talking to myself, sorry.
15 viewers? Yeah, you're one of them, bud. Thanks. Really appreciate you. Democrats' corruptions aren't even legal Americans? I'm waiting for the crash out? On what? Hey, that's a lie.
Out of the people I know, yes.
I've been thinking of going live myself this weekend. Would you join? Yeah. Let me know. Love to co-host. Yeah, a lot of people crash out. I don't really like cortisol maxing.
Alright. You sound like oh god.
Thank you for the boxing glove. 4 of them. I appreciate you. Probably gonna get off soon. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah,
Why?
I do.
We've talked
Why
before?
do you support Kamala?
We've talked before?
No, well, not with me.
I know you said her name exactly like that before.
What do you mean?
Camilla?
Well, I might. What's up, Tyson? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, Bal, get out of here. We've already talked. Why do you support Trump?
My
Tyson.
bad, I was gonna call. Yeah, my bad, I was gonna call. I support Trump. I support a return to foundational principles that made this republic an actual republic at its inception, and not what it's become over the last, it's that like 60 or so years, 65 or so years, which is not a republic. It's an oligarchy, as defined by the founding fathers, the creators of this beautiful republic.
Democratic Republic.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, this beautiful democratic republic. So, yeah, I support Donald Trump's return to those foundational principles.
Yeah, what foundational principles?
Departmentalism, popular sovereignty.
What has he done
Those
for
are the
that?
two that I can name right now.
Yeah, what has he done?
For departmentalism, well, he's affirmed executive power. He's put the will of the people first. The will of the people who voted for him first.
The will of the
ahead
people
of
who voted
anything
for
else.
him. But you guys voted for him based on campaign promises, yes?
I just told you why I voted for him.
But campaign promises,
I can't speak
like
for anybody else.
lower gas prices, no new
Well, I
wars,
can't speak
getting
for
rid of
anybody else.
inflation.
I just told you why I voted for him. I
But
can't speak
you're
for
talking
anybody
about
else.
doing
I
the will
told you why I voted for
You're
him.
talking about doing the will of the people. The will of the people.
Yeah.
They voted for him based on his campaign promises: lower gas prices, no new wars, getting rid of inflation, and ending the Russian-Ukraine
I'm
war.
sure that those things factored into why they voted for him, but it's an amalgamation of all those things. It's
Yeah, and none of those things. All those things
campaign
that I just
promises,
mentioned
all
haven't
the-
been done. All of them.
Okay, that's fine. To me, the things
So
that I
he's
just
not doing
named
the will of the
outweigh.
people.
To me, you're asking me, right? We're talking to me. When you're talking about the will of the people, yeah, it is still the will of the people. The will of the people voted for him to
For
carry out
his campaign promises.
executive orders. He's carrying out all these different things.
But he's not doing
Oh,
his
let me tell you
campaign
what I'm saying.
promises.
What do you mean he's not doing? Well, you are the same people who say, well, he campaigned on no new wars and all this other stuff. Like, you didn't vote for him, so you don't voted for him. How would you know why somebody?
I didn't vote for
him.
him.
You didn't vote for him.
I didn't vote for him because I
Okay,
know.
then so
because
did
I
you
know
watch
that
all his rallies? You didn't vote for him, but you watched all his rallies?
Actually, I watched quite a few of his rallies. Yeah, both for Harris.
Did you
and
watch
Trump.
all of them? Did you watch all of them?
Did you watch all of his rallies?
I did.
Every single one.
Yep.
The
Yeah, at least
entire length.
90% of them, 95%.
It's not all of them, bud.
No, you didn't watch all of them.
Go back and watch all of them. We can talk once you watch all the rallies. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Why?
Out of necessity, no.
Meaning?
There is no one else to support heading into the future.
Yeah, Harris in the 2024 election. Harris.
No. I'm talking about in the future.
Trump can't run again.
No, I understand that.
So then why do you support him?
Again, out of necessity for the future.
What do you mean?
I just feel we know where this is headed. We know some of the likely outcomes. So I don't see the left being as proactive or engaging in anything they actually believe in. The same way the right does.
That was genuinely a word salad, bro.
I mean,
Are you a politician? Like, can you answer like an answer straight? Like, are you a politician? Yes or no?
Yes.
You're a politician. What office are you running for?
A local office, and I don't want to dox myself.
What's the name of the office?
Don't worry about that.
Like, Board of Education? You don't got to give me the city. Just what are you running for?
City planning, yes.
City planning. Well, damn, you could be president because you don't answer questions straight. Holy fuck. You'll definitely get far.
Yeah,
you
so I'm
pro-Israel?
trying.
Are you pro-Israel?
I'm learning. No, absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, you're cooked, bud. Sorry.
Unfortunately, I am.
Yeah, you're fucking cooked. I'll give it to you. You don't answer questions straight, but you're not pro-Israel, so...
I'll answer that one.
Yeah, you're absolutely fucked. So can you answer my question? Like, why? What do you mean by out of necessity for the future?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like the left is matching the energy of the right. If you understand. Yeah.
What do you mean energy? What?
Like, I would say that.
Is this a troll?
No, I'm not. I'm just not trying to get anybody banned or anything.
No, you
I
can
just almost admitted earlier that he was trolling. I swear he started to say "I'm" and then like never finished it.
No, I mean, so if you're part of the left, I mean, what are you doing to fight back against, let's say, policies, against ICE, against the war in Iran? Like what are you doing?
ICE,
that's more aggressive.
We actually got a huge win with ICE. The Republicans caved and decided to only fund parts of DHS. And not fund ICE. So we're doing a lot with ICE. A little too late, but we're doing a lot. In terms of the war with Iran, war powers resolutions, again, a lot of presidents have said that like it would be unconstitutional for Congress to stop them. Yeah, so they always do this, so that's not really new. I wish that they would do more. But in terms of ICE, we're doing a lot.
Do you think that that's deteriorating the right's voter base, or do you think it's aggravating the right's voter base to maybe be a little more aggressive on their end?
Both deteriorating and making the minority in terms of the American populace less or more aggressive, right? So less people are now MAGA, but the ones who are MAGA are very, very aggressive.
Okay, that's. I mean, me and you kind of disagree there, but I get where you're coming from. I unfortunately do not think that the voter base has deteriorated all that much to make a significant impact.
His numbers, his polls went down the drain. The worst in American history, like never seen before.
I mean,
Florida went out to protest. Texas, deep red. We won.
Well, Texas is not. Texas is not deep red.
In parts,
I feel like that's a misconception.
When I'm talking about Texas deep red, I'm talking about rural areas in Florida and Texas. You can agree that there are rural areas, right, in Texas.
Yes, but
deep red.
Yes,
yeah,
and
that's what
I will agree that none of the deep red areas protested. I would say
they
wasn't
protest.
cities. Okay, what's a rural area in Texas that protested?
I can't name the city off the top of my head. It's been a week.
Okay, fair enough.
Two-thirds of the RSVPs were coming from like places that didn't protest No King's Day 1.0 or 2.0. Two-thirds of them. Places like Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota, places like Florida. I mean, the Florida, the Senate race or the House of Representatives, I don't know which one, that that represents Mar-a-Lago, a Democrat won that. We won a mayoral race in Florida that a Republican was expected to win by 1 vote.
So you do think what the left is doing is effective?
No, I think that the left is ineffective, and I think that the establishment Dems are ineffective. We need to vote in more progressive Dems like Zoran Mamdani, James Tallarico. He's making some movement in Texas. Zoran Mamdani made some movement in New York City. Bernie Sanders, AOC. But I think the fact that Donald Trump his administration and MAGA is like filled with hypocrisy, filled with like disgusting rhetoric and like horrible policies. that they're doing the work for us, and we just need to continue the momentum and bring in voters into our like progressivism.
Okay, yeah, I think we'll land there because I can't say unless Tallarico wins.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to say we're moving, right?
I mean, obviously he hasn't like won, but like he's definitely making some movement. Like we've heard from like Republicans that are gonna vote for him, right? And it's mainly because of like his Christianity view. Like people who voted for like Trump went out to vote for like James Tallarico in terms of the primaries. So that's what I meant by movement.
Oh yeah. I mean, fair enough. That's a good take.
No, well, I appreciate you coming up here, man. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Probably gonna do the last, guys. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Not really, but Jeremiah, so do you remember me? I was with Bentley. I was on Bentley's Live.
With who?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I was wondering, so I was talking with Bentley today. I did a debate actually earlier with Randy Old, went well. But I was talking with Bentley earlier today. He was like, yo, dude, we should do, because I've debated Bentley before. He's like, yo, dude, we should do some 2v2s together. So I was wondering, if you wanted to do that. Like me and Bentley versus you and somebody.
Yeah, sure. You or Bentley can DM me when, or I guess like tonight, or what's up?
I mean, do you have anybody in mind?
Do you guys support Trump? Like,
No?
exactly.
What would we be
What was
debating
it?
about?
I mean, there's a couple of things that we could debate about. We could debate about immigration, debate about abortion. I don't know. Any topics you have in mind, or?
Yeah, I would just need to get your views on like immigration to see if they differ.
I mean, our views are kind of the same. Maybe I'm a little bit more right-leaning on immigration, so immigrate. But like, let's do. Let's not just do like one or two topics. So let's try to make it like, if we're gonna do a debate, may as well do like a bunch of topics. Any topic? I mean, definitely immigration and abortion, but some big topics that Bentley would definitely like to debate. Anything you had in mind?
Immigration is gonna be like those two topics are like the most
Yeah.
controversial in terms of like the left and right.
Yeah.
Not in terms of MAGA. So I think those would be two good starting points.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, we can obviously expand on those. But so yeah, if you want, I can. Do you have anybody in mind who you'd like to be as your like partner? I guess.
Did you already like pick someone out?
No, I was just
No,
wondering.
oh, okay.
2v2s. It's like
Okay.
the idea.
Yeah, sure, I can get someone to debate with me.
All right. Yeah. I will. Here, why don't you give me a follow back and we'll stay in touch.
I got you. It's not gonna be tonight, right? Because I was about to get off and go get some dinner.
Nah, man. But maybe in like I don't know, like a week. I'm on spring break.
that'd be perfect. Cool. I followed you back. Definitely
I
gonna be up for
bet.
that.
All right, yeah. It'll be some good content for both of us. You have a good night, man.
Awesome. You take care. Have a great day. Have a great night. Quite frankly, I think it's a good idea. Mainly because like midterms are coming up. Good idea to change people's views, minds, like stir away from like the MAGA and like start debating. Are you leaving? Yeah, I'm gonna get off, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Take care. I will see you guys tomorrow with